from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And our pitcher tonight, Jose Butto. All right, ready to go here. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Butto wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. And that's downstairs and outside. Butto making his first start of the year. And he was born in Venezuela. And a 1-2. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. It bangs off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Aaron Judge. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. And it's even up. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Keaton Wynn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Brubaker warming up as well.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Two and 1 on Judge.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And it's filled up.
Inside, ball.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at third here on opening day. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Batting third, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. McRae should have this one. 2 down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent.
Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that misses. Ball one. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting fifth, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A two-run blast, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Butto won't go any further. And pitching change here, Landon Root.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Next to hit, Jose Caballero. Just a slow ground ball this time. Chapman throws to first. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. We go to the bottom of the first. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Willie Adames stands in. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's a strike.
Cutter, high outside.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
0-2 now. And that just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Luis Ariz stands in.
Four-seam fastball, middle inside.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So here's Bader now.
Ball, that's outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And another ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that'll bring the
Take your
tying
baseball,
run
four.
to the plate. Pitcher challenges. He thought it was a strike. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And a swing and a miss there.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So a walk
Take your base, ball
puts
four.
runners at first and second.
First baseman,
Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Here.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them.
Slider. Middle center.
2 on, 1 out. And a big swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And now 2
No,
balls
that
and a
missed.
strike.
That's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch
Four-seam
coming.
fastball. Middle outside.
The 2-1. On the ground right
Foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul.
Fastball. High middle.
2-2 now. And there's
Nope,
a ball.
ball.
That's when you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Matt Chapman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
2 on, 2 outs. Close one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
This one in the air, right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. One runs in. A second scores as well. And now they trail by 1.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. And another big at-bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
And up next for the Giants, Ferrar Encarnacion. And that one fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Low outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that one
No, that's
missing
down.
low.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
On the ground, right side. In time to Devers. 1 pitch and 1 out. Goldie steps into the box.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
On a line. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Batting ninth.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Up next for the Yankees.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Tripled and scored to lead off the game. Nice grab. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Down to the bottom of the second. Yankees 3 and the Giants 2. Back here at Oracle Park and digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants. Jung-Hoo Lee looking to start something with one gone.
Middle center.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That one
That's
missing
the ball.
inside. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger moving under this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth. Designated
And
hitter.
now the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one finds the corner. 0-2.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it 3-2. Back here in San Francisco, top half of the third inning, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these
Ball, that's
Yankees
in.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add on. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Sam Hentges. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch, not close.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball up the middle. Adames in plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So up next, Jose Caballero. Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
And at second, runner on the move again. Hard hit, right side. Over to first. They limit the damage here. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. It's now 4-2. Last chance for the home team. And digging. In for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Jason Dominguez into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing. As far as we know.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
And a foul ball.
It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Low outside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Luis Arias, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Curve. Low inside.
Ripped to third. Over to Goldie. And the Giants down to their final out. And now Bader up to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
High outside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.